Hi friends. In this second wave of pandemic where people are facing so many problems, people are suffering from so many issues, especially in the middle age group from 30s to 45 age group, people are suffering a lot. Maybe they are the bread earners of the house and they are going out more as compared to other. Children are at home, older people are at home and they are moving out, and that is why it can be one of the reason. According to me, it's just a disclaimer here that it is not based on any statistics. So people are suffering, and the most of the people faced problem of breathing, lower side of oxygen, and obviously government and NGOs, many people are doing lots of efforts and hard work in this era, in this particular moment, and people are providing a helping hand to each other. I, being in the capacity of counselor, want to share 2-3 points which you can take care of in the coming time, especially for next 1 year. I have been doing it since pandemic started. In fact, prior to that, it's been a part of my life, and it's related to gardening as well. Many people have take it as their hobby. They have a flair for gardening. They have a flair for farming. Those who are having a background from this particular field, and it takes that it this kind of activity keeps ourselves close to the nature, and that is why it creates a different kind of sensitization toward nature, towards people. And when once the seed of sensitization is inculcated in our personality, it actually impacts other aspects as well. Once we are sensitized enough towards nature, we are sensitized towards our relationships, which definitely helps us in maintaining and grooming our relationships. And these kind of people generally do not face emotional breakdown or emotional breakdown. So this is one of the activity in psychology as well, which I want to promote here, so that you can take care of these things and inculcate and keep these things in your daily routine to come out of stress. Because what stress calls for, it calls for a diversion of mind, it calls for a diversion of mindset and thought process, and you can do it by changing your mindset. It is not as easy to change the mindset instantly, but you can, if you are involved in one hobby or one activity on a regular basis, if you'll realize that for that particular moment of time, that like if you are spending half an hour for watering your plants and taking care of them, providing them good nutritious food, and taking care of in each and every manner you know or you have learned, so you will find that within that half an hour you are relaxed. So you can do it or 3 times in a day, so that you can come out of that stress or anxiety. Any activity you follow on regular basis is going to help you in maintaining and coming out of that any kind of stress. The one major thing which I want to share is that I want to share 3 plants which you can keep in your home. These are indoor plants, these can be kept as outdoor plants as well, but these plants, 3 plants, definitely helps in having a good level of oxygen within home and around your in your environment, and it actually helps. What I have done, like and the 3 plants are, the number one is aloe vera. We all know aloe vera since inception of Patanjali, so we all know this about this particular product. This is a herb, this is a medicinal plant, and it is known for goodness of skin, right? So what does this plant do? That if we keep aloe vera in our home, this is an indoor plant as well as an outdoor plant, if we keep it in our home, it removes many chemicals, harmful chemicals from the air, and helps in clearing out all those toxins and increases the oxygen level. So if you have patients at home, you can arrange aloe vera plants in your home or in your balcony or nearby around you, in your stairs, outside your main entrance, whatever, wherever you find a place, and it is easy to grow. You just grow it once and it keeps on increasing and expanding in other plants, as in other flower parts as well. So it's not very difficult, it actually helps. It removes two harmful chemicals, that is benzene and the other one is formaldehyde. So these two, it removes these two particular chemicals from the air and clears the air and helps in lowering the CO2 level and increasing the oxygen level. So this really helps. This is really helpful. The second plant is the bamboo plant. Bamboo plant is also removes toxins from the air. It has removes a particular colorless toxin from the air, which creates irritation in nose and throat and ear. So if you keep this bamboo plant in your home, or it is generally kept on the table, it is considered as auspicious as well. You might have seen the small bamboo plants which people keep for auspicious reasons on their study table or their working table. So you can keep this bamboo plant in your home or in your balcony. And as I have been saying that anywhere within your home you may find some nice place where you can place these plants, and it also removes those two particular chemicals which I have just mentioned, that benzene and formaldehyde. So it removes those two chemicals and helps in providing good level of oxygen within home. The third thing is our auspicious queen of plants, tulsi. So people worship it for so many reasons. It has a medicinal value, it has an ayurvedic value, and it definitely has a particular value in our so called that when we do puja and all of this has this, but this particular plant has a very different kind of value in our system. So if you grow this plant as well, tulsi, in your home, within your home, and you can place it anywhere. So this is also a medicinal herb. You can chew its leaves, so you can make it so many things out of its leaves. So this also helps in various ways. And also you'll be surprised to know that this particular plant provides oxygen 20 hours a day. Out of 20 hours a day, this provides oxygen. So it's definitely going to help you in having a good level of oxygen within your home. And if you can place it, it is definitely going to help others also on Environment Day, on month, or Nature Day, or different kind of days we celebrate. We generally talk of planting these kind of plants and trees. So help yourself as well as to your neighbors as well. Have this kind of mindset to help others. So you can grow these plants, and especially you can see that these have a repetitive reproduction capacity. So you don't have to be bothered that what you have to do next, or if you don't have flair for farming, so you have to arrange those chemicals and how you are going to nurture it and how you're. I also want to share a few things which I do. I utilize all the peels of the vegetables and I keep in these plants. So what I am doing it, I'm actually submerging the greener part of the vegetables. The vegetable peels are consumed within my home in all those my plants. They get those nutritious values from there. If you're not spraying the chemicals, this already has little bit of chemicals inside when these are grown up in the market or in the farming. So this will grow in your soil, whatever you have maintained in your plants, and this is going to help it. And the second thing I do is that the left out tea leaves, you make tea, we every day, we Indians are fond of having tea, and we make teas every day. So when you are making tea and the left out tea is what you can do, you can just wash it once within that strainer and just throw it in the plants. That is also going to give them nourishment. The third thing which I do is that if you have some vegetables which you are not going to consume, or these are stale or perished goods are there, you just keep it all those veggies in a bucket of water or in a small container, and all these micro and nutrients and macronutrients are actually transferred in the water, and put that water in that in those your flower plants. This is also going to help plants to grow, and plants gets nutrition from your kitchen only. So you can utilize your kitchen waste products in growing those things. And I also want to share, few days back I also shared the photos of my tomatoes which were grown in my balcony. I could get more than 3 kgs of tomatoes from there, and especially during lockdown when I was not getting it, I grown it myself, and I was so happy to use it. And pure organic, I enjoyed it. The taste was also very different. It was actually very tasty, especially as compared to what we purchased from the market, and it actually gave me another boost. I have grown a second time also, and soon I'll be getting the fruits of my labor. So it actually helps in growing all those things, and in the same way I'm doing it, I keep on doing it, and it's growing and growing. I have more than 20 aloe vera plants on my balcony, and including or everywhere in my home, and like in my balcony and my terrace, and I have more than 7 8 tulsi plants and bamboo plant as well. So I'm doing it for myself, and I thought of sharing it with you, with my audience, with my viewers, so that they can also be benefited. There is a need to reminder. We know so many things, but there is a need to reminder, because in panic, in stress, we missed out so many things which we have been doing, or we want to do, but still we skipped some time because of various reasons. So if you have been skipping it, you can restart doing it. Please start doing it for your sake, for your neighbors, for the health and safety and well-being of your family. And I'm so happy to share this thing with you. Those who are already doing it and will get benefit, please share in your comments, in your reviews. I would love to share. And what are the burning things, burning questions you have, you can share it in the comment section, so that I can put up a video next time on that. Another thing which I want to share is that please share my video if you like it to your near and dear ones who need it, so that they can also get benefit out of it. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram on Counselorpreneur. Also, I'm also on YouTube with my channel name Counselor Rachna. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share to my channel. And I'll be putting up videos on every Wednesday. Do watch if you really want to know and have the notification first. Subscribe to it so that you'll get the notification whenever I'll be putting up the videos. I am on a mission to make 1 million people live emotionally healthy and happy lifestyle, and I'm so committed towards it. I really want to provide you all those valuable things which can really help you in growing and living an emotionally healthy lifestyle. Keep leaving on to you this note that this particular activities are definitely going to help you in creating a good oxygen type kind of atmosphere at your home. And not just this is also going to help you in removing from your stress level, increasing your happiness, your mood, upliftment of your mood. Because once you are feel close to the nature, you are actually close to all relationships. When your mind, thoughts and actions are aligned, you are more close to your dreams. You are less stressed out. You are taking an action towards more happiness. So this is what my motto. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye. Take care.